All right, no time to explain, gang. Welcome back. KingXeph here, back with another unpack video for you guys. Happy Wednesday. I know it's been a little bit of a while. It's been, I think, about, well, some videos have posted, but I think it's been a couple weeks since we unboxed something on the channel or unpacked something on the channel. I've kind of been sitting on a couple things for a little bit while. I've been going out of town, been a little sick and a bunch of other stuff, and it's been kind of chaotic. So I just haven't had any time or energy to sit down and just crack open some packs and do some fun stuff. So that's coming back. We're doing that right now. I got a bunch of stuff from OCG that we're going to open up over the next coming weeks. I believe Legacy of Destruction, the next core booster set, comes out, I think, mid-April for the premiere, and then like late April for the end of the month. I don't remember the exact date off the top of my head, so I'm going to see if I can get my hands on an OCG box of that before the actual early, because I know most of my local stores around me do the early event, so I'll try to get a box for the early event to have that cracked open before the actual release. But then I'm also going to see if I can get an OCG box to open up beforehand as well, to get a pre-sneak peek of that set. Very similar to what we did with the other ones. We did with Age of Overlords, I think Duelist Nexus, and Phantom Nightmare. So see if we can get a jump on that one. But today, we are going to be opening up some more OCG stuff, but a little bit different this time. I have in my possession, which of course the light is going to be glaring it because this is a very holographic-y box compared to most other OCG products. This is the Creation Pack 1. This is actually in English. This is an Asian English set, so mostly for the Chinese market. But essentially they are OCG cardstock and the OCG everything else and art and all that other stuff, but it's actually in English. So the back of the card will have the Japanese seal on it. The front of it will be in English. So actually for the first time in a very long time, I won't have to fumble and see what cards are which, because I can actually read them now, which would be really, really cool and really, really nice. But these have been hitting the scene a little bit more. I guess they just decided to start reproducing Asian English cards a little bit more frequently. So they've had a bunch of sets come out. I think they just released Age of Overlord and Asian English. And then, of course, they have the creation packs and whatever else is kind of coming down the pipeline on that side. So fortunately for those that are interested in stuff like that, these boxes are relatively inexpensive. I believe I paid only 35 or 40 bucks for each of these booster boxes. We're going to open up one on the channel, but I also have Creation Pack 2, that video will be coming very, very soon as well. And I also did pick up the Dark Magician and the Blue Eyes decks. I'll crack those open in the channel later as well. I'm pretty positive a lot of that's been already all over the internet, because those are the fabled decks that people thought we were getting in the TCG. No, they're only for Asian English. And yes, they are illegal. So just in case you guys are feeling feisty and want to get cards in Asian English because they're cheaper, they are still illegal to use in the TCG. So if you go to your locals or go to a YCS and you're caught with an Asian English card because the rarities don't match what they are in the TCG, unless it's an older card in a reprint, then you can probably get away with it. But let's say you get Age of Overlord and you get an SP Little Knight that's in super rare, you will be disqualified. So don't do that unless you just want to collect. Do that be on that side, but don't purchase OCG or Asian English cards with the anticipation of playing them in the TCG. You will have a very disappointing time. But in the meantime, before I get this thing cracked open, if you like videos like this and you're new to the channel, welcome. We enjoy your presence. Thank you guys for coming back to watch. Thank you anybody for new that's coming in to check the video out. If you like content like this and you like my shining face and potentially the other voices that are going to be on the channel between Ivy Friction, Mrs. Ivy Friction, everything else in between, hit that subscribe button. We're on a goal to hit 750 subscribers, which will be our next target goal before we hit the big 1,000. So your support is loved. Appreciate you following and joining us, as well as giving us recommendations on things you would like to see in the channel or improvements you would like to see, so that way I don't ramble all day, every day. But without further ado, let's get this thing cracked open so I don't waste any more of your time. So, Creation Pack 1 with the bonus pack, similar to very OCG stuff. You always get that little one bonus pack in the box. I don't know why I didn't grab my knife. You know, this shows how long I've done this. That my knife is missing. I think I have a little thing. I have a fingernail clipper with a blade on it. Make my life a little bit easier. He said my unboxing knife mysteriously decided to disappear, so now I have to be a peasant and open everything by hand. And I'm ripping this thing open and failing at it epically. Got it. Sweet. Let me move this to the side. But yeah, but just like OCG products, for the first edition, since they don't really do first eds and everything, you know it's a first edition box when it has the bonus pack in it. If you don't get the bonus pack in it, that means you have the reprint set. So that's generally how that goes. And then as per the OCG, you get a Visa Starfrost Field Center, or a token. And then actually you get the cover card of the pack to use as a field center or token as well. You get to break that apart. Or use it as a front loader. So I guess if you have a card shop, you can put this in the front and use it as advertisement. But there's our bonus pack. We're going to put that to the side. But down here, the entire set includes 200 cards, 10 ultimate rares, 40 super rares, 80 normals, 20 ultras, and 50 rares. Some ultra rares also available as secret rares, and some ultra rares also available as a quarter century secret rare. So just like OCG stuff, you know, cards come in multiple rarities, or they can come in multiple rarities. So you have the opportunity of getting something as a common, a rare, and probably a super, along with other things in between. And then standard OCG level packs. We're gonna go ahead and shuffle these up a little bit. How many packs are in this box? That's one thing I didn't look at. Let me grab the box real quick and double check that. Survey says unknown. Is there a thing on the side of here that usually tells you somewhere on the side? That's what the set includes. 30 packs per box. All right, so there are 30 packs in the box. Each pack, I'm assuming, is 5 cards per pack. Okay, cool. So standard OCG, you get five cards in the pack, and then 30 boosts, and then 30 packs on that side. And then we're gonna keep the last surprise pack at the bottom. So let's get the thing cracked open. Pull tabs, just like they are in the OCG. And something to throw away stuff. So we have Pearly Leap is our very first card, followed by Frostosaurus. Oh, this is an old, very old reprint. Eusardic Slider, followed by Nakuzi the Valence Ninja, followed by Babyosaurus in a rare. I could probably get away with actually using this in the TCG. That card was just that card was reprinted in what was the Dino pack that came out with Vanquished Soul? What was that booster pack? I can't remember. Wild Survivors, there we go. It was just recently in Wild Survivors as a rare, so I actually could pull off, that could be pulled off as that. The Great Makonko Ceremony, which actually some Makonko cards I don't have. I probably was thinking about getting it, using it with you, Bell. Altergeist Pixel. Runic Dispelling, that's nice, but this is a common, so of course I definitely won't be able to get away with using that. And our first holo, which is a Sweet Dreams, what is it, Nemlera? The Sweet Dream, the Candy Monsters, that tyrant of a deck that I don't like. And then followed by a rare Unchained Soul of the Disaster. Okay. So far, nothing too crazy, nothing too bad. What's even cooler about these, because they don't do sets in Asian English very often, is like these packs are like a bunch of different sets rolled into one. So it's not just like one set unless you get like Age of Overlords or something like that. But this particular pack has a bunch of different things that you would probably find. I guess it's like to catch things up in for that market for Asian English. Excel Synchron, Makonko Promise, Eusardic Misbella, followed by Pearly Pretty Memory. Once again, Pearly, which I'm actually really glad Pearly died. I'm so glad that didn't last long. I really hated the Pearly deck. Those cards were not once per turn, and then once they get the Pearly Noir out with 5 materials, it was a wrap. And unless you had like a what was it, a Kaiju or something to sacrifice it, it just wasn't gonna happen. So I'm glad that deck kind of died out. But I did beat it a couple times to watch this. I did go against 2 people at Watch This Indie last year against Dark Magicians and won. Thank God to Skill Drain. Skill Drain was my lifesaver, but I did beat it twice. So that actually made me feel good. Giant Rex. Pearly Happy Memory. The Nularia Dream Defender Colching. Once again, those cards are annoying. Altergeist Fallover. Followed by our first Ultra Rare, Infernoble Knights Renauld. A card that I see very commonly a lot, but this card that I have never... Did I get a Renauld? I don't remember what set Renauld came in. I think Renauld was in... Did they put Renauld in Duelist Next? I don't remember. I don't know. I can't remember if Renauld is older or newer, but I believe it might be an old... I don't know. It's been a while. Makonko spell card. Evil Sor Elias. Evil Singularity. Followed by the Great Makonko Ceremony again, and then Altergeist Protocol is our rare. Moving on to the next pack. Yeah, I can't remember how old Renal is. I don't think, and he might be newer. I just can't. I haven't paid attention to the Infinite Knight stuff. But yeah, I can't remember if it's older or newer. Smiting Storm for Runic, nice. Samara. I could have sworn this card in English is not a common. Could have sworn it might be a holo. Altergeist Haunted Rock, followed by Altergeist Kelados, followed by Heavenly Gate of the Makanko. This is their field spell. A field spell that I've only seen, I think I've only had somebody at Master Duel play me with that once. They usually just play the Makankos and then rape you. But I don't recall them using the field spell. I think maybe one person did. All right, Altergeist Fall Over again. Hodro the Valence Warrior. Usaric Big Dipper. Usaric Mega Bills, followed by Runic Golden Droplet. I think this card is a rare from that set. So realistically speaking, like I said, I could get away with using it. I don't think it. I think it came as a rare, and then in the tin it was a super. It was reprinted as a super in the tin. So Infinite Knight Magus, followed by Alert Rescue Ace. This card, of course, was in. It was in the Pearly and the Makanko set. What was it called? Amazing Defender. There we go. Thinking of the set. Runic Slumber. Nice. Followed by Manadium. What is it? Abscission. I can't read it because the light is glowing on that side. Manadium Abscission. That card came out. Was it Duelist Nexus? Manadium. I think that was Duelist Nexus, because Duelist Nexus had Chaos Angel in it. So I think that's when most of the Manadium cards came out on that side. So, Unchained Asura. Rescue Ace HQ in a common. This 100% is not a common in TCG, so this will instantly get taken away. Makanko Rivalry, followed by Altergeist. A lot of Altergeist cards in here. Followed by Overtech Otaris. I can't say that card. This looks like a very big, mean dinosaur. It is, well, it is a dinosaur. It's 2700, but yeah, that's a second ultra rare. No secret or anything else in between. I don't know what the ratios are. I'm assuming the ratios are going to be similar to the to the OCG, so there's probably a minimum of one ultimate rare in here. So we'll see. Evil Force, Altergeist, Valence Blaster Barone, Runic Destruction and super rare. And actually the foiling on this looks really nice in comparison to the English one. Followed by E Pearly Beauty. And why did I put that in this pile? Put it over here. Yeah, I think at minimum you get one ultimate rare per booster box. If it's anything like if the ratios are very similar to how the OCG stuff usually is, you're generally guaranteed at least one collector rare or one ultimate rare in the box, generally. Exetor, Makanko Rivalry, Scareclaw, followed by the Valence Priestess, Shinonami, and then their Scareclaw Arrival in rare, which I think that card was a super. Actually, no, that card I think was a common. That card might have been a common in English. Yeah, I think that card was a common. I know some of the Scareclaw stuff had a rarity, or unless it was a common in the tin and it was a super in the actual set. That might also be why I'm confusing it, because I could have sworn that card came in a common. So it might be in the tin. And then there's Meek, Manadium Meek. So, and then Escape of the Unchained, Megalo Smasher X, followed by Scrap Iron Scarecrow. This card is extremely old. And then the Armiel Aciosaurus, so the Diamond Alligator. Nice. Keep it moving. I think we're about halfway through with this booster box. One thing that's nice about it, even though you do get more packs, you get less cards. So instead of getting 9 cards, you get 5. But you get a couple more packs out of it. Horn of the Oliphant. Evil Tile Elegant. Evil Force. Manadium Fearless. Followed by Pearly Delicious Memory. I think, for the exception of Perlily and Pearly, I pulled pretty much every important... Oh, did we pull the field spell yet? I don't think we can pull the full spell yet, but we pulled almost every important Pearly spell you need to play Pearly. Lost World, this is your Dino Field spell. Survival's End, a lot of dinosaur support and Altergeist in here. And then Abomination's Prison, followed by Evosaur, Volcano. This card is definitely older. Yeah, this set is very all over the place. There's like some nicer cards that are very, very old, and then like stuff that's crossing maybe 3 or 4 sets in TCG. So then we got Valence Mad Masaris, Desynchro, Usaric Macantus. There's another Scareclaw Argo, followed by Scareclaw Alternative. I've never even heard of that card or seen that one. It's probably one of the random. Well, no, very similar to like maybe Castir and a bunch of other cards, how like, or even Tearlament, like they're cards that are in the archetype, but it's just like, why would you play them? They're kind of dumb to play. Infernoble Knights Magus, then another Rescue Ace HQ, Infernoble Knights Oliver, Scareclaw Twin Claw, followed by an Evil Sword Diplo. We are running low. We're down to the wire. We're down to, it looks like the last 10 packs. So we've gone at least over 50% of them. So nothing big yet. Nothing crazy. Altergeist, Dravarion, Scareclaw Straddle. I've seen this card before. Infernoble Knight Oliver again, followed by Rescue Ace Impulse in Super Rare. I believe this card came in Super. It might have been an Ultra, but I definitely know this card came in a higher rarity than Rare. So I believe it's a Super. Followed by the Valence World, Clon Kleisen. I think, did I use this card? I think this card is in my Crystal Beast deck. For the double field spell effect thing that it does. Because you play one and then you immediately play the other one in your opponent's field spell. But it had a nice little combo that you use it with the Crystal Beast. But I believe that card was a rare. That card should have came in, what was this set? Well, the Valence Smashers, I think it was called. But it was the same set that came with Runics, as when the Runics came out. Same set of that. Valence Voyage, Savage End, Unchained Ashura, followed by Eutropic, Usartic McPolar, followed by Rescue Ace Monitor. And a rare. I do like the fact that you get a rare, and or if it's like you either get a rare and no holo, or you get a holo and a rare. That's generally how that one works. So if you see a holo, then that means your rare is right behind it. Otherwise, you only see the rare. Hojo, the Valence Warrior, Horn of Oliphant, Usaric Megatontus, Evil Force, followed by Altergeist, Kunkari. Moving on. Let's see if we get something big out of here, because like I said, nothing too exciting has been pulled yet. Runic Slumber, nice and common. Jet Warrior, followed by Evil Singularity, followed by Tuning. I know this card has come in many different printings. I'm pretty sure there is a rare printing of that card, but I know it was also it was in a foil in one of the Legendary Duelist set. I think the one 2 years ago with Yugi and Bakura. Should have came in all 3 flavor colors, in the ultra rare, the blue and the red. And then we got Altergeist Camouflage, Vanadium Fearless, Scareclaw Twin Saw, Rescue Ace Fire Engine, followed by Makanko Kaguro, the ritual spell for Makankos. Alrighty, let's keep it moving. We're going through this. I think we're in the last 6 or 7 packs. They're so thin and stacked up, I can't tell which ones are which. Surprised I didn't accidentally wreck some special over there and see anything. Evil Tile Ando, Infernoble Knight's Arms, Halt Clara, so one of the equip spells for that. Infernoble Knights, Afrondo, Straddle, and oh, there's our first secret rare, and it's actually the Ritual Makanko. Ohime, the Manifested Makanko, and this secret looks fantastic. What is this? More like a prismatic secret rare than anything else. And this card didn't come in a secret, because that set didn't have secret rares in it. So this card would have came as an ultra. So definitely illegal, but it looks fantastic. Bordering and centering looks really good. Probably the best looking card out of the group. I'm gonna put that up there. I'll sleeve that one in a second. Actually, no, do I have my sleeves out and ready? I got a couple out here. I'm not out here as a tyrant. So I got sleeves, they're just not ready. Go ahead and sleeve that one up. Use the white sleeves for the OCG, and then I use the black ones for the TCG. Because the black ones on the right side, my handful of white ones are on this side. So I'll go ahead and pop that in there. Boom. Keep it pretty, keep it safe. Next pack. So yeah, that was not a bad secret pull. No ulti though. little disappointed. Altis are my favorite in OCG, so let's see if we can get an ulti. Salian, and we didn't get a rare in that one, so that was actually kind of impressive. I guess if you get a secret, you don't get a rare. Oh, that might have been the rare that was the secret. That's probably what that, why. Altergeist, Road Synchron, Evil Divinity, and then a Perio. I cannot read. My English is awful. I can read the cards now, but even being able to read them, I can't read. It's also pretty late, so yeah. Cut me some slack. Some of these cards are hard to read. Scareclaw Decline. Back to Nalaria Dream. A Megalo Smasher. Unchained Soul of Anguish and Super. I thought this card, this card may have been a super. And then followed by the Dream Tower of the Princess Nalaria, the spell card for that goes with it. Once again, I hate those cards. They're not too bad to deal with, but the fact that they banish your extra deck and then recycle them, and it's annoying. It's an annoying archetype. Altergeist, Nivarian. Triv Karma. This card, I could have sworn this card was a holo in one of the sets. I believe this came out in Age of Overlords. Which is weird, because if that card was in Age of Overlords in the TCG, the fact that they released Age of Overlords in Asian English is a little weird. I might be mistaken on that set, but I could have sworn in Age of Overlords that card came in, and I believe it was at least a super. You saw Big Dipper. And then Shooting Star Dragon as a Ultra. No rare in this one either. So this one must have been another rare that was in the form of an Ultra. But this card is definitely old. Shooting Star Dragon. Not bad. Still no ultimate rare. That card would have been pretty as an ultimate rare. The creation pack is like, you know, it's giving me quite a bit. I think maybe that's the 4th Ultra. 1 secret and like 4 ultras so far. But we'll see. We still got a couple packs left. Unchained Twin, Rika, Haunted Rock, Excel Synchron, followed by Road Warrior. All right, how many packs we got left? It looks like 4. And then we have the 1 bonus. Oh, can't forget about the bonus pack. I have done that once in the previous video. We pulled the bonus pack, we left on the side, and then I was like, oh, I forgot to open the bonus pack. And then I came back to it. And I think the card I got in there was one of the last Labyrinth monster that came out. Let's see. So we got Scrap Iron Scareclaw, Ashura, Camouflage, Samara, and Valence Dominator Duke. Nothing crazy. Last 3. Come on. Don't want to damage the card. It'd be my luck. I accidentally bend something good. Altergeist Kidalios. The Valence Ninja, Smithing Storm, Usaric Mutantes, and Infernoble Knights Captain Oliver. This card definitely was not a rare. I believe that card was an ultra. Oliver, I believe, was an ultra, if my mind serves me correctly. I think every time I've seen that card, even at locals, it has been at least a foil. I could have sworn it was an ultra. But not bad. And I don't even think Oliver is that good in comparison to some of the other ones. All right, so the other Norelia Defenders, and I got both of those. Evil Instance, Dispelling, Evil Tile, Whitlow, followed by Infernoble Knight, Roland. All right. Last pack before the bonus. Please have an ulti in here. I would really like to have an ultimate rare. If we don't get an ultimate rare, that means we got basically loaded with ultras. But we did pull like 4 ultras, so that might do the trick on that one. Lost World. Up there's some shiny, so that is either a QCR or that is an ultimate rare. So I gave that one away. So Lost World, Evil Tile, Decline, Below, and Vanadium Prime Heart in ultimate rare. Oh, and you look pretty. So you do get a, well, I don't know if it's guaranteed, but last pack magic to give us the ultimate rare. And man, this card stock on OCG is just amazing. And of course, I didn't even show you the back to back so you can see it's the OCG backing on the front. But of course, you look at the front, it's in English. But this card looks fantastic and feels amazing as well. I'm a fan of it. I know some people didn't like it in the rarity collection. The prismatic ultimate rares is what they called it in the TCG. In the OCG, it's just their version of the ultimate rares. I like the ultimate rares like this. I really do. where it's like a combination where like the card art itself is glossy, but everything around it is raised and textured, and even just the texturing around the card just looks fantastic. So we'll go ahead and slide that in here. Keep that one nice, pretty, and safe. And then, last but not least, the last pack, the bonus pack. Let's see what you are in here. We'll keep the suspense going with that one. I don't want to accidentally look at the corner and see the front and see if it was a foil or not. So the bonus pack card is, ooh, a QCR Pearly, and I was accidentally mispronounced. That was actually a really well done. That was a great suspense. So I don't want to turn this around and spoil it. If I'd have cracked open the side and saw it was foily, it wouldn't. But look at that, QCR Asian English. And it's funny, I have the most QCRs in OCG, which is kind of very hilarious. I'm starting to get more of them in the TCG, but like outside of Rarity Collection, because the booster box Rarity Collection gave you 3 in a box. But like just generally like going through like different OCG boxes, I pull more quarter century secret rares in OCG than I have in TCG, which is kind of funny. But even this just looks really, really good. Like, I might send this for bulk grading and see what happens. The card's not worth a lot. But because it's OCG, it might be worth more than I think it is. But man, this looks absolutely beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. I wish it was a different card, but you know what? I am not going to complain. We did get an ultimate rare and we got a QCR in that one. So this will be another QCR I get to add to my OCG collection. So for the 3 main big cards, Pearly and OCG, Pearly and Quarter Century Secret Rare, Manadium Prime Heart and Ultimate Rare, and then of course the Manifested Makanko in the Secret. So these are the 3 big ones. And then let's go through the ultras real quick. We got the Shooting Star Dragon, followed by Ortec, and also we only got 3. Okay, why did I think we had 4? It felt like we got 4. Well, we got Ronald, Ovatar, and then the Shooting Star Dragon. So not bad at all. But I'm sorry, I just gotta. This looks so good, and I'm sorry. I just love the OCG card stock. I'm sorry, OCG card stock is way better. If they printed the game out across the board and we use the exact same card stock, we would all be in love like that. But this just looks fantastic. All right, I'll stop fangirling over the cat. But that'll conclude this video, this opening. Not bad. I know there's a pretty big mixture of things. It feels like I was opening up a Mega Tin for a degree because there's just so many different sets that came all over the place. But it is catching up from Asian for the Asian English side. I can't speak, but yeah, that was a good little mix and good diverse on that side. I don't remember what the most prominent card. I think was the cover card the most. I think it is. Whatever the Quasar Stardust Dragon, I think, or whatever it is the most valuable card in the set. I haven't really looked into it, but I think I've been the couple people I've seen open it that are collectors. I think they were saying that was like the money card out of the set in QCR. I'll have to be reminded of it, but if you guys happen to know it, just leave it in the comments below. But if you like this video, give us a like, give us a comment, and if you're new to the channel or basically a returning viewer that hasn't hit that subscribe button for us. Get us to our goal of 750 subscribers. We would love and appreciate it. We have more coming very soon. I'll be opening up the creation pack number 2 very, very soon, and then we also will be going back to hunting for our Asian English prismatic secret rare Blue Eyes White Dragon from, what was that set called? It was, what was the name of that set? It's an older set, Animation Chronicles of 2022, if my mind serves me correctly. And then we'll be getting some more OCG stuff. Hopefully we get the Pride and the Unity box, as well as a couple other reprints that they did from the classic Yu-Gi-Oh set. So give us a like, give us a comment, give us a subscribe, and be on the lookout for new videos. Also, tonight we are live streaming every Wednesday. We either myself or IB Friction in the group will all live stream and play something. I have no idea what we're playing tonight. We'll figure that out a little bit later. But if you want to watch the live stream, follow us on Twitch or follow the YouTube channel as well, because we stream on both Twitch platform and on YouTube. But in the meantime, this is KingXeph. No time to explain. Till next time, I'm out. Peace.